and I don't see anything, and he's like trying to look back but also focus on the road, and he's like, she's not there anymore, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So basically what had happened, hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. I hope you stay because it is pretty fun here, at least I think so. Today my allergies are killing me, and also I don't usually get allergies, so I don't know what's going on, but we're just gonna roll with it. Today we're back with another episode of the 31-day series that I'm calling Ghosts Glam, where we do our makeup together and I share with you a weird, creepy, paranormal ghost story that I've experienced somewhere along the way. So, yesterday we talked about Halloween night in Vegas, first one, and yeah, it was a little weird, a little creepy, but today I'm going to be sharing with you two little mini stories, I guess, of some road trip ghosts, and yeah, it should be fun. We're gonna do makeup and stuff. Yeah, let's dive in. Before we get to the makeup and the story though, I do want to remind you, if you have not yet, please subscribe. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers by the end of October. We're literally so close. I think there's like 5 or 6 more people to go, so I'm really excited about that. So if you like any like ghost story time kind of things like this, or you like makeup videos, lifestyle vlogs kind of vibe, then make sure to subscribe. Also, if you are part of the limb difference community and or want to learn more about it, this is also the space to be, because we bring awareness on this channel. With that said, let's dive in. So this first story starts in 2015, takes place in 2015, when my boyfriend and I were going to Texas to visit my family. And so we are definitely road trip kind of people. And so when we decided to go to Texas, we were like, you know what, we'll just road trip it. Like, that is so us. We love road trips. It'll be super fun. And so we ended up road tripping it to Texas, and the drive is so pretty. I love the drive from, at the time, LA to Texas. And it's pretty cool. It's like nothing weird's happening. Nothing out of the ordinary is happening. But I had told him, I was like, every time we drive through New Mexico, because I had done this drive a couple times before I went with him, you know, moving to LA, whatever. And I was like, every time we drive through New Mexico, it just feels a little bit weird. But really didn't think much of it. I was just like, the energy driving through New Mexico is a little weird, but nothing super major. So we're driving, and we had the idea that we would drive the first night from LA to El Paso, Texas, and then from El Paso to my hometown. And so that was the plan. We're like, cool, straight shot Texas, no stopping, we're good. So we are driving, and we're getting closer to Texas. At this time, it's already dark out. We are going through the double, like the road that's literally 2-lane road, and there's nothing. So we were just whatever, vibing, listening to, I think it was Mr. Nightmare or Beat Busta, could have been Corpse Husband, I don't know. We were listening to the scary story narrators because we loved to do that. And earlier throughout the day, we had gone through this like middle of nowhere town that literally looked like people were watching us from inside their little houses and their little like town pubs kind of vibe, like, you know what I mean? Like, it seemed like very weird. But when we were there, it was still daytime, so we were just like, okay, let's get out of here and just get to a gas station. So whatever, that happened earlier in the day. We just kind of like joked about it the rest of the day. And then night comes, we're getting closer to Texas, and we needed to stop. My boyfriend needed to like go and stretch his legs because he was, you know, driving, and I just wanted to stop by, get a drink, you know, whatever. So we're like, cool, we'll make a stop at a gas station. We did, right? It was pretty late at night, and we found a gas station. So we were like, okay, we'll stop here, it's fine. So we stopped, and immediately the vibes were so off. Like, it felt so weird. And we were just kind of like, should we stop? Should we not? You know, it's one of those things. And we ended up stopping because, again, we were getting closer to our destination. But we didn't, like, we just wanted to stop. Like, it was at that point where you're kind of far enough to where you don't want to just, like, straight shot it there. But you're also close enough that you're just like, yeah, we're finishing this drive today. And that was kind of the thing. So we were like, okay, cool, that's fine. We stopped. And it was my boyfriend, my puppy, myself, and that's it in the car. And so he's like, do you want to get down? And I don't know why. Like I said, I was getting like some weird ass feelings, but I was just like, no, like, I'll wait in the car, it's fine. But he had to get down to like get the drinks and get, he needed to like use the restroom or whatever. So I'm in the car. He gets down and I'm kind of like looking around because we're kind of like sketched out. And I'm just like sitting there in the car with my puppy, kind of like looking around, like I said. And I look down at my phone, and when I look down, I feel the car just like move forward. So I look up really quick because I was like, did someone like crash into us or whatever? So I look up really quick and I'm like looking around and there's nothing. And when this happened, when like the car moved, my puppy like kind of perked up and was looking around, and I was like, oh, what just happened? Like, that is so weird. And so I'm thinking like, okay, if it was not a car, like, did someone push my car? Like, I'm really confused at this point. But I'm like texting my boyfriend like, yo, like, hurry up, all these things. And like, I couldn't see him. Like, he was, I'm assuming, in the restroom. I don't know, I couldn't really see him in the store. But also there was like no one around, like no cars, there wasn't any people in the store or anything. So I was just like so weirded out. And then someone walks into the gas station, and it was like this older man, and he walked into the gas station, and then a couple minutes later my boyfriend walks out, and I'm just like, yo, like, what the hell? And I'm explaining what happened, and he's like, it was really weird in there too. Like, he walked in and there was no one, no employees, nothing. And I was like, oh, like, that's super weird. He's just like, yeah, like, it was really weird. And then I was like, maybe they were in the back or whatever. And he's like, well, the whole time I was in there, like, I didn't see anyone. And I don't think he ended up buying any drinks or anything. He was trying to get out of there ASAP. And I was like, oh, well, did you see the man that walked in, like, right before he came out? And he was like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, no. And we were just like, what the actual... He gets in the car really quick, and we like book it out of there. And so we're like trying to make sense of it. We're talking about it in the car, just being like, what was wrong with that gas station? Like, that was so weird. All the stuff, we're not like putting the scary stories anymore, we're just talking about it. And then as we're driving, he kind of like double takes and like, I don't remember if he braked or whatever, but made me be like, what? And he was like, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? And I was like, no, I did not. Like, what was that? Like, what are you talking about? And apparently he saw something like, I don't remember if crossing the street or running down the road, still in a 2-lane road. And he's like freaked out because he believes he just saw like an SW or something like that. We're kind of just like, okay, we need to get out of here ASAP. So we're just like driving, and that was that, you know, that was just like a really, really weird experience that really has no explanation. I couldn't even tell you what part of maybe New Mexico or Texas we were in. I want to say we were like in a road in between those two. So I don't know, maybe Kyle remembers. So if he does, he's the one that edits my videos, so he could just like and put it somewhere here if he remembers. But yeah, that was really, really strange, from the car moving to no one being in the gas station, apparently, to the thing running down the sidewalk, or the road, not the sidewalk. With the second story, it's another road trip one, but this time we were driving down from Washington. We were driving down from Washington to LA. We were coming back from visiting his family. So, you know, we were just vibing. And I wanted to go down through like, oh no, we were driving to Nevada from Washington. But during this time I wanted to drive down through the Clown Motel, and I wanted to go down through Area 51 and just like that whole part of Nevada. So I was like, we'll just go down through that way. And so we're driving, we're just like doing our own thing, obviously. And middle of the freaking day, we're going on this road, and it's like one of the main freeways. It's not super isolated, but it's not super busy either. It's just like a normal highway, a normal freeway, whatever you want to call it. And like, I see something from the corner of my eye, but not really paying attention to it because I was like on my phone or whatever. But Kyle, he was like, what the hell is that? And like, I looked through the mirror because I'm like, what are you talking about? And I don't see anything. And he's like trying to look back but also focus on the road. And he's like, she's not there anymore, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So basically what had happened is we were driving and he saw a woman dressed in all white, like weird dress, like Victorian era dress kind of vibe, just walking down the side of the road. And he obviously knows about like La Llorona and like all this stuff. So his first thought was he saw La Llorona, but I don't think it was La Llorona because there was no like body of water or whatever. I think it was just like a woman in white, like Llorona vibes, but not Llorona. Does that make sense? Like the other urban legend of the woman in white, that one. That's what I think. But he was just like so shocked about it, and that was like really weird. But that one was like a really short story. that he saw La Llorona, or not La Llorona, a woman in white, just chilling between Oregon and I want to say California. I don't know. I don't even know why we did.
Hey, I'm just adding a little bit of context here. Sorry for the quick interruption in me. But we were actually going from LA to Seattle to see my family, and we were stopping in Napa. So this was actually Northern California that I saw the woman in white, just to give you guys a little bit more clarity on that. Anyways, back to the video.
So that was very interesting. This was like in the middle of the day, so this one really wasn't like super scary because it kind of happened and we talked about it and then like moved on. He brings it up a couple times still till this day because it was really cool in a way. Just weird stuff, man. I don't know, like road trips are kind of freaky. Road trips are kind of weird, especially like when you're in that mindset of it can happen, like things can pop up. With that said, that is all the stories I have for you today. I don't know, road trips are just kind of freaky, but we love them. And yeah, let me know if you've ever experienced anything weird or creepy while you're on the road. Do you enjoy road trips? Do you prefer flying? I want to know. So let me know any weird that you've experienced while on the road. And I hope to see you back here tomorrow for another day of the 31-day Ghosts Glam series. Tomorrow I think we're going to be talking about the Haunted Museum. So that should be super fun. Until then, if you want to binge watch something, click the little card somewhere up here so you can watch the past couple of days. It's pretty cool. We talk about La Llorona, we talk about a haunted house I lived in, we talk about shadow people, we just talk about a whole bunch of stuff. So if you're into that, go ahead and binge watch that playlist. And if you want to support me, support the channel, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, cool. Stay incredible. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.